doing here?
Hey, Russ.
Hey,
What's going on?
we're rocking and
Hey,
rolling.
look who's here. Hi.
Wow.
Who are
How are
you?
you?
Guys, I'm doing good. Good to see you.
What's your name, Sly?
I know this one.
We took off the name tag, so now we
It's Sly.
Sly.
Yes.
All right.
So today we have Sly with us, and we are really
Okay.
excited about it because she's fun and she's sexy and she's really friendly.
She's brilliant.
Yeah.
Follow Sly.
Oh, that's right. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I am brilliant and sexy and friendly.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
See? And she's not shy.
Yeah.
I am modest though.
So if you had been here today, like a good future media associate, you would have been able to meet her in person,
Yeah.
That's right.
live,
That's right.
but not to shed any guilt or shame on anyone.
You did a little shaming right there. That's the first time I've ever seen him
missed
shame
you.
anybody.
That's my guilt trip.
Oh,
Yes, yeah. Today we had a really cool training on creating a buzz for your business.
Marion LaSalle did that.
Yep. I was up there teaching away.
That was a
training
great
everybody.
training. It's a great training session.
I like it because I love to communicate how we can work together as a community. And that really resonated with the audience today, don't you think?
Absolutely. What I really liked about it, though, was after the meeting, we had this discussion with the community that kind of brought out a few more points that it was really interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
And we got to share a little bit of feedback and get this information from the community, and
Absolutely.
it was really
You know,
kind of cool.
One of the great things about Future Media Association is that they break down high technology, right? These processes of social media platforms and really anything that you can do with the internet, which can be above some of our heads, right? Totally unintimidating. So whenever we were able to give our feedback and our questions, it kind of cemented where we thought we were, right? What I thought I heard, I did hear. So that was, kudos to me and kudos to the audience.
Yeah, you had some great feedback too, Sly.
Oh, thank you.
It was nice to be able to hear, some information from others and say, okay, well, here's what I'm struggling with. So you made a list.
I think I made a list of all the things that I could think of that people could create in their business. And I knew the first thing that would happen was people would become overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Because you've got all these different things. And didn't you hear that today?
Well, that first list that you have is fairly large.
It's very large.
And it's when you step back and think about everything that we've covered over the years of, doing technology, it's like, wow, that is quite a bit.
It is.
And it can be overwhelming.
So the first thing I said before we even got started was, get your pencil and paper out, and when you feel something that says to you, ooh, that sounds interesting, or, oh, I'd like to know more about that, then you write it down on the piece of paper, right? Because if you try to do it all, you'll never do anything. You get overwhelmed.
Well, and it's the old analogy,
What's the old analogy?
Well, there's a lot of analogies.
I know. Which one?
It's
Some
like
of them are old.
eating a cake, one bite at a time.
Oh,
Right.
I thought that was an elephant.
Elephant, same thing.
Okay.
I prefer cake.
I prefer
Me
cake.
too.
It's my birthday, just
Me
saying.
too.
Even if it's not my birthday, I like cake.
Definitely cake
I like
for
cake.
elephant. Yeah.
I never could understand a cake and eat it too.
Have your cake and eat it too.
Why would I have a cake
and
if
they
I
tell
can't
you
eat
that
it?
you can't.
A teacher got really mad at me one time when I said that. He goes, "You can't have your cake and eat it too?" I said, "Then why would I have a cake?"
Why would somebody put down a cake
Why would
in
it
front
give
of
me a
and
cake
say,
if I
"You
can't eat it?" I don't understand.
And all of this has a lot to do with media.
It's all about media.
Yeah, well, I can't wait
Ultimately.
to introduce you to Sly because she is the sales director for Full Service Technology. So I'd like for her to, I know, clap. Oh, there's some music, clapter, clapter.
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 If that's not a word, it should be.
Yes.
So tell us a
The
little
fan
bit
clapter.
about Full Service Technology and what you're doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, Full Service Technology is an all-encompassing program where you can have your business's business intelligence systems upgraded, installed if they need to be installed, right? We find that when we go into businesses that they're missing programs, or they have programs that don't speak to each other, or they have programs that are being unduly manned, or just are years and years and years old, right? So we go in outdated, yeah. And we run this analytics, right? It's formal on our end, but informal with the client. They don't have to put a whole lot of energy into it. We take care of that. And what
it's kind of an interview process.
Yeah. And what we find out
interrogation, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Not scary. I'm just kidding. But what we find out is where you need help, right? Where we can kind of upgrade and install and integrate. Integration is the big word of the day.
Bring it together.
Yeah.
Make it work. Yeah. Make it work.
And that's just the inside.
Captain, we need more power.
We do a whole lot with the marketing as well. Companies know that they have to have a social media platform, but they have no idea why it isn't working, right? We have one of our customers said they spent $12,000 on a social media platform and it did nothing for them, right? Because it wasn't integrated. It didn't speak to their email strategy, of which they had none. It didn't speak to their capture on their website, of which they had none, right? So there are these behind the scenes things that go on with your media, right? Your social platforms, your marketing,
all your channels.
Gosh, yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
So the best thing about full service technology is that it is a full service of technology, all of it.
Pretty good name, then, huh?
It's funny how that worked out.
Yeah. Well, you're awesome, and we just think you're terrific. So.
Well, we wanted to invite you on the show so you could, kind of share that, kind of get used to being on camera and sharing all this great stuff. So it's like, I love it.
My debut.
We love to have fun, and we are passionate about teaching and learning. I mean, we're learning something every day. Every time we teach something, we learn something. Every time we go out in technology, we don't try. We pick up new information, and then we like to share it. So this is a great platform to share that information with.
It is. And we have a wonderful sponsor. Actually, we have two wonderful sponsors. Office in America. Yay, Office in America. They make this possible for us. Plus, T. Allen Haynes, who is the Authority Syndicate, who is creating a buzz around the world. He's just on fire.
Did you know that we're best-selling author,
international best-selling authors? Oh, I just happen to have the book here. Lone Star Media Leaders.
I don't even think about it. It's just like, it's very cool.
Dr. Joe Vitale's right there. Hi, Dr. Joe. So that's a lot of fun. He did that for us. He's our publisher, and he does all our promotions. It's just amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's really an honor to be included in the ranks of a lot of other people that
we've moved forward very fast.
Yeah.
And part of it is due to our sponsors and wonderful people like Sly. Seriously.
Well, it's our community.
It's our community.
Sly's incredibly active in building an organization for full service technology. And I just want to thank you personally for all the work that you've done and everything you're doing.
Thank you.
It's hard for me to sleep at night thinking, there's so many things going on. It's so incredible. And we are so fortunate right now to be in such a amazing time.
We're all fortunate. Things are happening so fast. And now the prices have come down. The community's right there. Everything is accessible now to us, not just the big corporations, right? It's accessible to us.
Yeah.
Well, what we like to say is using big data for the small business.
Right. Yeah.
And there's no roadblocks with technology. There's still some technology that's challenging. And we did a blab this morning. We're doing a blab every morning at 8:30. So
come on over to blab.im.
Talk about the blab.
Okay, it's 8:30 every single weekday morning. And Russ and I are interviewing people. We're asking experts from all over the world to come in and share their tips, and we're just talking about technology and all the things.
It's just an open conversation.
Not only an open conversation, but it's focused on moving forward with your business, creating a buzz, using technology, and building your community.
I think it'll be fun. I was hesitant at first because
he resisted.
I resisted.
I said, let's do a blab. He goes, he didn't even speak. He just gave me the look like, okay. Blab.
I did.
He gave me the look.
I gave her the look. It's the look of.
Like, I have time to do a blab, Marianne, really.
It's going to be fun.
I could read your mind.
Yeah, I know. And that's exactly what my mind was saying.
I know.
It's like 8:30 in the morning is kind of like my special time for coffee and, kind of getting my good vibes going for the day and everything like that.
So how do they contact us on Blab? How do they find us on Blab?
Through Twitter.
Oh, through Twitter.
Well, you can actually connect with my Twitter handle or your Twitter handle, right? You're connected with Blab on Twitter.
That's right. At Marianne LaSalle.
Or you just go to blab.im, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you subscribe to the channel. Now, do you have to post that every day?
I do. Every day I post that it's coming up. So you can subscribe.
So as soon as you end one, you subscribe to another one?
I actually have two at one time. I have one starting at 8:30 in the morning and then one starting the next day at 8:30. So
you can line up two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
You could probably line up more, but I just did one day at a time.
Okay, a day at a time.
One day at a time. There you go.
We're blabbing one day at a time. Right?
That's right. We blab very well.
Yeah.
Blab.
It's so easy. And it's still in beta, so. Pairs?
Talk about tonight, too. Every Tuesday night.
Oh, tonight is not a secret, squirrel. Tonight is public, and it's late night Q&A.
Free.
Media Q&A, free access. If you have a question about media, you have a question about, you're just curious about what's going on, click on futuremediaassociation.com and go scroll down.
You don't even have to scroll down.
It's at the menu item. You just say late night Q&A. You click on there and you sign up for the list, and then we'll
send you a link.
You'll receive a link, and then we'll get in access. Now
make sure you're dressed at least from the waist up, please.
And you can have a cocktail if you want.
Oh yeah. One time,
because it's late night happy hour.
Yeah, one time somebody said to me, well, I was afraid to show everybody that I had a cocktail. And I was like, really? So the next time I said, okay, everybody show what they had to drink, and all the beers and the cocktails came out. One lady had a Cosmos, and somebody else had a margarita.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, so you can drink. You can.
It's a relaxed time.
Huh? It's pantsless.
Yeah, you can be pantsless.
Yeah.
As long as from
pants
here
are optional.
Keep the webcam up here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually.
Come have fun with
it's not monitored.
Is that not a? That's not a rule, apparently.
It's not a requirement. It's just a guideline. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So you know what? You can, even though you weren't here in Houston to see our training today, you can actually go and see all the replays. All of the training that we have is in our website, and all you have to do is go to futuremediaassociation.com and sign up to become a member. We would love to have you, and you'll get specialized training. If you want something particular, all you have to do is let us know.
Yeah.
If we can't do it, we'll go out and find the expert for you. So
well, I just loaded something up the other day for someone. They said, hey, how do you do this? And I said, well, let me put a video together and I'll send it out.
And you did.
So I sent it out, and then that video like that, the tutorials, anything that we do are going to be added to the site. So if you have a question about a specific thing and we can help you with that,
right,
we're going to put it up on the site.
Sorry, to that effect, I have spent hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars going to seminars to watch an expert speak. Some of the experts that I've seen I can't remember the name, but the Twitter gentleman, what's his name?
Oh, AJ Amex.
AJ,
mm-hmm.
And then the gentleman who was talking about how to get testimonials.
Oh, David Coco.
These are like top rank experts in their field. And so we spend hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars to go and watch them share this information with us, right? But because of Future Media Association, I get to watch it again and again. So I don't have to, I take as good a notes as I can, but I always later would love to watch it again.
That's
and
right.
With this platform, I can watch it as many times as, I need to. Other people may not need to watch it as many times as me, but
if you're like me, oh, you get in the car and you're driving home and you're thinking, oh, I didn't ask that question.
Yeah.
So we have a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
We have late night Q&A. We have the events here in person. We have the online access. And I think really, based on the book that I read that I didn't share the other day.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's supposed to share everything.
Education is changing. We're living in a culture where information is very free. And because it's so available, the challenge we have is if I send you a video, you may or may not watch it. If you pay for a video, you may or may not watch it.
It's true.
However, so with Future Media Association, what we're doing is we're starting chapters, and we're going to start chapters all over the country. You can have an intimate setting with a small group of individuals there for a specific goal of learning about media development and creation. And these creators, these entrepreneurs, these business people, or individuals that want to create something, just to share their art, share their creative process. We are there, and we are creating and we're developing these messages specific to your goals. So we want to invite you to either be a member, an expert, or start your own chapter.
That's right.
So that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Sly.
Thanks for
You're
coming
awesome.
in and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. They have lots of opportunities to connect with us. The Blab in the morning. We've got the Q&A on Tuesday night. Local meetings, online, Facebook, you name it. We are there for you. We're accessible.
Yes. Everything she said.
That's right. That's right. So connect with us, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye now.
Enjoy the day.